Hello and welcome back to They Are Billions. And we have, not long ago in the previous episode, we did fend off the swarm. And as you can see on our repair all, we have 307 things to repair. I'm not going to click that for a few reasons. I don't need to, so therefore I'm not going to. What I will do is remove as much of the wall as I can, because now we need to have a colony population of 2,600. That is going to take a bit of time. Now we have, let's see, 16 days to complete the mission. As long as we spam housings, like any kind of housing, like tents, cottages, whatever, as long as we spam that, we should be fine. And we can deconstruct like wooden walls, spikes, and all that to get wood. So we could actually spam, I think, cottages right off the bat. And that should be fine, and it should be a very possible thing to do. Now, let's get as much of this removed as possible, because what I need to do as well is I need as much of everything as I can get. There we go. And we also need a massive amount of energy. We don't have enough food, but once this is a finished building, we will have more than enough food. I will demolish a lot of the buildings that is using up like energy and such. For example, these uses up a mass. The shocking towers uses up a shocking amount of energy, which
building completed.
We really don't want them to use.
Train has arrived at the station. Attention.
There we go. 398 food. That should be enough for a little while. And yeah, let's just
Tell me. All the way.
yeah, tell you all the way. Let's remove all of you and all of you. And yeah, as you can see, we had not a lot of wood. We deleted a bunch of spikes, and all of a sudden we have a decent supply of wood. So I think that's a good strategy for this map, actually, is to build as much housing as you need, not really focus too much on the colony population, because you need to resist the swarm regardless, and focus on defenses first, and then you can deal with the horde. But I won't be saying that the way I did it is the only way to do it. it's more or less guaranteed to not be the only way to do it. So
What do you want now?
Waiting on orders.
yeah, if you have a way to get the same results or even a better result while doing, well, less, then go for it. I mean, any strategy that bring you the victory is a good strategy, more or less. Let's remove the wall and get a slightly more. We still have the passageway through there. Good. That is good. Remove the stone wall there. And yeah, I'm basically spamming houses at this point because we don't really need all the walls and they are using up a lot of wood, which we would like to have for other things. And the spikes uses a lot of wood as a material, so yeah, removing the spikes will bring back a lot of the wood you used, as well as a bunch of gold, actually. Remove you, and let's remove you and get some energy back. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. No, not there. Not there. And... oh, right. I actually can't build that there. I would need to do it like that, but I don't want to do that because symmetry and all that kind of nonsense. Let's unload you and remove that. Can you
Orders,
guys
sir.
actually go here? Okay,
Understood.
you can actually do that. Okay, good, good, good. So yeah, this is a big build. I need more wood. Or food, not wood. I do need more wood, but mostly it's food that's lacking. And I would probably recommend like removing the outermost wall first, and or the inner wall first, and then do basically everything else.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Let's put you there just to squeeze in a bit more food production. 9 hours. I did calculate a bit that if you want to train to arrive and enable buildings, and you don't want to wait for too long or miss when it's happening, you need to do it before when it has like 7 hours left to give you a bit of leeway. It actually takes 6 hours, and it should be able to, but I usually, whenever I calculate something like this, I always add on. 6 hours should be enough. but add 1 or 2 hours on that, so 7-8 hours. So when the Imperial train is at like 8 or 7 hours, at that point you can actually build a building or upgrade a building and have it complete, and then the train will arrive shortly after the building has completed constructing or upgrading, which is something I had not thought about before at all, to be honest. But I'm glad I checked, because it helps when you want to calculate and see how much can you do and how efficient can you be with that. And for example, now it's too late. I would have to wait until the next time it arrives for it to enable the building, which means, well, I could just wait.
The train has
I think
arrived at the station. Attention, building completed.
I think it is for the tent. It might be that, yeah, it might be that the upgrading is a set time and it's the same, but when you build, let's check that. Let's spell you and you. It is on 22. Let's make a stone house there, because I actually want to see, do all 3 of them have different build times? I think they do. I think they take different amount of time to finish when you build them. It might be that the upgrade between them is the same. So, we'll see. Yeah, I can see already now that the tent is the quickest, and that takes 6 hours. 4 has already passed. 5, 6.
Attention,
Yeah.
building completed.
So the tent takes 6 hours. Build, and
Attention, building completed.
the cottage takes 10 hours, so 4 hours extra. And the stone house,
Attention, building completed.
so let's say that's 8. I think it's very close to, yeah, it just about ticked over. So 22, if it was 20, so that's 14. Interesting. So yeah. So that's 6 hours for the tent, 10 hours for the cottage, and 14 for the stone house. So basically, the base building time is 6 in-game hours. And then it's +4 every time for every tier. So from 6 and up to the next tier, there it adds on 4 hours, which means we from 6 to 6 plus 4 is 10, so 10 hours. And from the cottage, up to the next tier, which is the stone house, it's another 4 hours. So 10 plus 4 is 14. I want to see when they get enabled that they finish the upgrading at the same time. I wonder if that's the case. I actually want to know. But I need more power as it is right now. Yeah, let's put you there. Yeah, I am actually kind of interested in knowing this, because this kind of information is not really told when playing the game,
The train has arrived
unless
at the
you
station.
do the testing yourself or check the wiki, which for this game I don't want to do. I do it for some games, or games that I've basically completed and more or less using the wiki to refresh my memory and nothing else. But anyway, we can't upgrade the stone house, so that is, and I think that's the highest tier of housing you can do. I think. I might be wrong, but at least for now it is. Even if there is another step above that, we can't really do that. So as it is right now, it is the highest tier we can make. And it is on 24. So let's click on the upgrade at the same time. And while we wait for that, we should make sure to make some more buildings. And yeah, power is building, so let's... I wonder if...
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, it takes 4 hours to upgrade a tent to a cottage. Okay. So basically what that means is building a cottage is technically the same amount of time as building a tent and upgrading to cottage. It's technically the same amount of time. Okay. When are you going to finish?
Attention. Building completed.
18, okay, so that's 6. That is actually slower, because it takes 14 hours to build a stone house from the ground up. That's interesting, because there is no diminishing return when upgrading the from tent to cottage. There's no diminishing return. That doesn't take longer or slower, like more time or less time. It's the same amount of time. But when upgrading from cottage to stone house, it is actually quicker to just build the stone house. But you do need to, if you want to... Yeah, if you want to build a stone house, you do need to do it.
Attention. Building complete.
So, for example, I need to build it now. And I want to do this to see sort of... It's going to be interesting, I think, to see if we can... Let's get rid of the stone walls and gates here, because they are sort of in the way. Not really that necessary to have. So yeah, the stone houses should take 14 hours. So the Imperial train should have 2 hours left until it arrives and pulls in. And which means that the stone houses I built should be sitting around doing nothing for those 2 hours before the train pulls in. Should.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Let's see. I like this kind of like guesswork. We should be able to get the colony count anyway, but what I need to do is to do this. Remove that. Let's remove you again and sell some of that. And get some more of them. Because we need all the food. All of the food. Can't put more of them in there, so let's just spam them out like that way, where we have some space. And let's see. They should finish if I did my calculations correctly, when there is 2 hours-ish left until the train.
Building completed.
Yeah, ish. So it takes like 14-ish hours for them to finish. But yeah,
The train has arrived
it is
at the station.
by far the quickest way of actually... The quickest way to get the highest tier is actually just to build the stone houses outright. If you want to get a bunch of cottages, you could get away with building tents and then upgrading them. Though the issue with that is it is going to be slower regardless, since you need to wait for the train to activate the tents, and then you can upgrade them to cottage, which means they will be disabled until the train arrives again. So it is slower, but yeah, it's a way to do it. Remove that. Let's remove you because I don't actually need you anymore. Let's see if we can free up some spice and so on. Upgrade a few things. We have 604 people left. Now,
Attention. Building completed.
the farms bring you 12 colonists.
Attention. Building completed.
So that is a thing. It does. That's a thing they do, which is nice actually. See if we can upgrade as much as possible.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
The shocking towers uses a lot of energy.
Attention. Building
Really a lot of energy, so deleting them now when I don't need them is probably the best option.
Attention. Building completed.
We have a lot of buildings which are
Attention.
they actually finished in time. I was sort of wondering if they would make it in time, and we should, if we go on a upgrading spree here, we should be able to make some energy stuff because we do need it. And that one is in the way, so whatever. Okay, something is blocking, whatever. Whatever. Upgrade. Buy some more stone. Upgrade some more. Wait for the energy to roll in. I don't think I need more food, to be honest.
Attention. Building completed.
I actually don't think I need more food.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Wham!
Building completed.
A lot of... Yeah, those ones will not be finished in time, sadly. Buy some stone.
Attention. Building completed.
No, they were finished in time. Whatever.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's just spam. Spam, 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 spam.
Attention. Building completed. The train is
And there we go. Didn't even need to wait for all the upgrading to be done. So yeah, I think that's the easiest option to build as a strong of a defense as possible, and I think you need the shocking towers actually to be able to do all of the things, like actually be able to defend. Because I think there's enough, like even with all the shocking towers everything I had going, I still managed to have a part of the wall broken through. So, yeah. And on that note, the episode is over. And that is the Oasis. So what we have now to do is a bunch of level 4 missions, I think. I think that's all we have. No, we actually have the Villa of Terror is a level 3 one. It is destroy all the infected, colony population of 2,000. Just install swarms of infected, destroy all villages of doom, and you have 83 days to do it. I wonder how annoying that map might be, because it's a mount. It says it's a mountainous crossroads kind of map. I wonder if there's going to be a lot of good choke points. And I would not be surprised if that was not the case. So, the situation is, we have the Villa of Terror we could do, or we could try to fend against swarms. We have one swarm, 1,320 harpies, which I don't think is going to be easy. Or we have 7,916 infected of tanky running stuff, or 4,744 infected where they are the tanky running stuff. I might actually do this next episode to unlock. We'll see. I'm not sure what we will do, but we have technically 5 options, where 3 of them are infected swarms we need to deal with at some point. Regardless, we do need to deal with them. And we, at the moment, have 2 map missions we could do. So, I will leave this episode here and hope that you liked the video. It would be super awesome and nice if you did. It's sadly really important. According to YouTube, it's really important. So yeah, it would be nice if you did. If you don't want to, whatever. It's up to you. So I will see what I do in the next episode, because I have no idea what I will do. Which one of the 5 options I will pick, I'm not sure yet. So for now, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.